What's up, crypto giants? How y'all doing today? Today I'm coming at you from Lava Financial. This is gonna be a good one, and I think it hasn't launched yet. It is about to, trying to come at you early with this, give you a quick early review, get you guys in the know ahead of time. You know, with the market crashing, being down what it is, might not be when you watch this video, but most of these node plays, the stronger ones, the passive income services, they have been solid. They've been staying up, many of them pumping through the dump, like pumping their asses off. And so, you know, it seems like we got us a really great niche here. And even as things are getting bearish, people are seeking passive income opportunities, ways that are going to pay them, and ways to, you know, other than just buy and hold and hope something that, you know, goes up in price. You know, when things get a little bit bearish, it's nice to have something that is paying you and you can pay off those profits. Hopefully the profits go up in price, but either way, you can compound. You got other aspects, you know, working for you, and having these nodes that pay out, that actually are paying you stuff when the market's down, gives you a chance to hodl, compound, and actually, you know, have something going on. Because when everything's down and you can't even compound, you can't even, you know, that makes it a little bit tougher. It's nice to have some, you know, get yourself a little dopamine fix and at least compound and see some things growing through bearish phases. You know, keep that hope alive and all that good stuff. So Lava Financial, I've been going through so many of these nodes and just digging through them. Most of them are far too risky. You know, the teams aren't willing to come out. Maybe they do a KYC with, like, you know, a third-party firm. That is definitely a bonus. But a lot of them didn't, you know, aren't changing anything, aren't active as they should be. And so what do you need for these things to, like, be pretty good? You know, an out front team would be nice. And we're talking about, like, not ones that are about to launch, but have already launched and are doing well. We need daily Twitter activity. We need constant communication. We need, every time you make an investment, act like the, you know, a world-changing event just happened, and, you know, how great it is, and put that out there. That brings in more and more people. They want to see you active. They want to see, like, vapor nodes every day, every couple days. They're telling us what they're doing, right? It's like some big play. We're putting up this validator node, we're putting in this, we're doing this. That's what you want to see. People who are constantly doing stuff. And Lava Financial, I think, is going to fall into that. I think this is a standout service from most of the new ones that are coming out, and pretty dang active on the Twitter. Let's take a look at the site itself. The most explosive place in DeFi, Lava Financial is a hybrid node as a service that uses its treasury to invest in validator nodes and in private projects. And this one stands out as a little bit different because most of the other ones are paying you out in the current, you know, in their token, right? And so we all sell those tokens, and hopefully the people coming in and the interest and the you know, the excitement from the community is outpacing the distributions or the emissions, and you want that hype and those new people coming in, yeah, to outpace those emissions, so the price goes up and not down, right? Makes a lot of sense. Unlike most other projects, these rewards are then distributed to stakers and full node holders in the form of actual investments held by the treasury rather than a native token. And I can understand what some of you might be saying, like, well, if they don't hold on to the treasury, if they sell the treasury, what's the point? Well, you know, why not wait till the coin goes down, wait till the coin comes back up above treasury price, like in your different DAOs and all that. But what this is a whole different aspect, right? They're paying us out in those actual assets. And so there is, you know, when the price is lower, they will use those assets to come in and help take care of the price and all that. Let's go through that. Lava Financial is a hybrid as a node service on Avalanche with the protocol-owned liquidity dynamics of Ohm and node dynamics inspired by Strong. Lava tokens will be stakeable, and set number of Lava tokens will be required for a full node. Lava nodes will emit N Lava, which would represent the yield on nodes and which can be redeemed. Unlike other forks for those who can't and don't want to buy a full node, there will be a pool where the tokens can be staked and where deposits are aggregated to buy single nodes, so users still get the return and benefits offered to full node holders. Lava's treasury will be used to purchase validator nodes in blue chip tokens like AVAX, Fantoms, Solana, as well as yield protocols such as Olympus. The proposal is also in the works to use treasury liquidity invest to private projects like a launchpad or incubator, but with no minimum staking requirements. Rewards will then be distributed to node holders and stakers. Pretty interesting. For an in-depth view of our vision, go to the mechanics of the platform. You can read all about it here on the Medium blog, and they have a good Medium. And that is another thing. If they're not active on Medium at all, they're not writing on Medium, they're not damn serious, right? That's where you prove you're educated, you prove you know how to write, you prove you know how to do things, you know how to put together a perspective and all that good stuff. That's where you see it in the Medium. So you want to make sure they're active on Medium too. Those, are very important. Here are the different things we're through, and we're getting down. They've done the audits, they've done their little KYC with CoinScope, and now they're conducting a pre-sale. You got to do a lot to get into the pre-sale, but the pre-sale is currently full. Whitelist is totally full. Someone has to leave it in order for you to get in. And these guys have an AMA with Crypto Nairs. I was trying to watch that and get all the details, but apparently they're not putting most of their stuff public anymore. So CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap listings coming in Q1. Invest treasury in validator nodes in yield protocols, community governments via snapshot.org to vote on allocations and other proposals. Launch RPC endpoints. Phase 2, implement proposal to disperse rewards in the form of the tokens that the treasury is actually invested in, rather than in Lava, the native protocol token. This is to minimize selling pressure on Lava while still allowing holders to take profits users would receive in Lava, a token representing an index of the treasury's total returns across all assets. Users would be able to redeem Lava for the actual underlying assets based on the ratio of the treasury investments and the proportion of the user's nodes relative to the entire pool. This is very different. Implement proposal to allocate treasury funds towards vetted private projects. This would give us qualities similar to an incubator or angel fund without the minimum staking requirements seen in launchpads. Pretty awesome. That gives them a Louverture type situation where they're being a venture capital, and we profit from that, but not profiting in backing this token. We're profiting in actual project tokens. Very, very different. I really like it. Implement liquidity bootstrapping lending protocol for others to safely build on top of our liquidity. Another interesting thing. Is this just another fork of Olympus or Ring? No. While we have adapted certain features of Olympus, like the concept of protocol-owned liquidity and bonding, our code base is being built from the ground up to support our vision and redeemable tokenized reward index. You would have to have your own situation because that's not done by the other protocols, so you would have to have your own code, right? No code is used from Ring either. For node creation, all of our contracts are bespoke in order to support the creation of true nodes with dedicated RPC endpoints. So what makes you different from other nodes? Nodes on Lava will be full-fledged nodes with the dedicated RPC endpoints available to users and developers alike. Lava tokens will be stakeable, and a set number of Lava tokens will be required for a full node. However, unlike other projects, Lava nodes will emit N-Lava, which would represent the yield on nodes and which can be redeemed for the underlying treasury investments. The price of these tokens is going to go through the damn roof if we're not emitting them and selling them. It is very different. And I think it's, great. I think a lot of projects will be doing this if these guys are successful with this, and I can't see why they wouldn't be. The flow in reward structure of other projects is that the reward tokens are distributed in the form of the actual protocol tokens, so that the only way for the stakers and node holders to take profit is by selling the native protocol token, putting massive downward selling pressure on the token. This explains why projects like Strong are down over 50% from their highs. Well, that's not the total reason, right? Unlike other projects, for those who can't and don't want to buy a full node, there will be a pool. So, everybody will be able to get in at any size. What will the treasury be investing in? Creation of validator nodes and blue chips like a Fantom node, an AVAX node, Matic, Solana. The returns on these nodes are indexed and distributed to users in the form of NLAVA, which can then be redeemed for the underlying or compounded to earn more NLAVA. Pretty interesting. Private seed investments in promising crypto projects, tokens to be distributed to stakers when these are public, negating the need to use a lottery-style launchpad. I love it. Investments are established protocols like Olympus. So it's like being in a private club where you're getting these tokens. It's freaking fantastic. Creative yield generation strategies for stable coins like UST and Acre, buying Terra when use under peg, minting when over peg, looping with minimum synthetic assets and alchemics, and FUSD on Fantom auto compounding vaults, so they'll be using those. Lending on MakerDAO, smart, that'll give you some delta neutral strategies, compound and DYDX, with the eventual goal of native on platform lending. I think it would be really cool to get in one of, to get in a serious situation where a lot of these delta neutral strategies that can be implemented are being implemented by a node creator would be making things a hell of a lot easier. Can I trust this project? We believe in complete transparency and due diligence from the start. This is why prior to launch, we already completed our audit and private KYC with CoinScope. This is where it gets cool. We also believe that any developer with his soul should be willing to stand by his project, so our team has publicly doxed as well. Fantastic. Additionally, we are using a 3-key multi-sig gnosis to create our treasury and LP, one held by me, one mod, and a trusted third party selected by the community. Weekly video AMAs, that would be awesome, are also held to discuss ongoing developments and give community members the time to provide input. Man, I think we have found something good here. I think this is going to be a killer play, and hope we all get in as early as possible. We got other stuff here. How will the governance work? What chain are you launching on? Avalanche. When are you launching? And how will the sale work? Tentatively, 1 to 3 weeks. As mentioned previously, we're just wrapping up the development first to ensure that we've been as thorough as possible and that our launch is smooth. Excuse me. For launch whitelisted buyers, we will be able to participate in our LBE, which is liquidity bootstrapping event. Match contribution will be 1,000 mem with a rate of 0.5 mem per lava. Man, I would love to get into that, but like I said, that whole whitelist is full, so we're gonna have to wait until this thing reaches the market. Let's see. Trade at the rate of 0.5 mem per lava and 200 lava per node. I don't know what that'll be for the rest of us, but that's what it's going to be for these whitelisters. To get lucky, a taper vesting period will take place. This will be followed by our public launch 24 to 48 hours later. Definitely want to be getting in on that one. With an initial rate of 0.5 mem per lava, check out the article in our launch for further details. What we're trying to do has never been done before, specifically in creating an index reward token NLAVA, which can be redeemed for the actual underlying tokens held by the treasury, no matter the asset, rather than simply rewarding users with lava. This is a pretty complex task, so we're being as thorough as possible in testing our reward distribution and redemption for NLAVA. Pretty cool. What other features can we expect in the future? Rollout of a full treasury dashboard so users have a breakdown of the investments and know exactly how funds are being used. Node bonding, I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's really cool. Get discounted nodes by bonding, where lava can be staked in the community node pool under the vesting period completes and a full node is created. So allows you to get in, and Vapor Nodes is doing something similar. Allows people to purchase nodes at a discount while also having the benefit of still receiving rewards until the vesting period completes. I like that. That is like Hector DAO and their whole 3-3 thing, to where you're basically, even though you're bonding, instead of giving you, the token, unstaked hex, regular hex, they give you staked hex, so that the entire time you're basically earning. Pretty smart. It sounds like they're doing the same thing, and because you're bonding, you're getting at a slight discount. Single-sided and LP pair bonding for node creation. That'll be cool. Native full service lending and borrowing. That'll be cool. Liquidity bootstrapping service for well-vetted projects. Nice. So hopefully we'll be able to get in that. I imagine they'll be using the community for that liquidity, or maybe they'll just be using, the platform community, hard to say. Audits and KYC listing as a service to new DAOs in exchange for equity. Nice. This current system uses a predatory model, commonly charging upwards of $10K for these services combined. We feel a partnership approach would be more desirable than and sustainable for the space as a whole. So basically, the way that people come in and, with this CoinScope or with RugDoc, they come in and they're like KYC and do all this. RugDoc is like, they're turning it into the mafia slowly, where they want a fee for every little thing, so instead of doing that, this sounds like they're going to be providing, once they're trusted and everyone knows them, that these guys will be providing audits and KYCs as a service for their own. And instead of charging $10,000, they're going to be asking for some sort of rewards from the coins itself. Pretty cool. That should end up coming to us, I would think, or help the treasury in some way. Experiment with composable transferable nodes by tokenizing them as NFTs. This should enable them to be used in other protocols while still operating in the same way as before with respect to mechanics like NLava generation. I think that the whole financial NFT thing is going to be big. Obviously, it's going to be big, with Revest and what Andre Cronje and all of them just did. We know it's going to be big, and so having these guys get involved in that, being right at the forefront. These guys are freaking doing well. Really wish I could have heard that AMA. Okay, this is cool. Team is fully doxed. We got pictures. We got links to Facebook. We got links to LinkedIn, the whole bit, as you would expect. So fully doxed team. Damn, that's going to be big. So let's take a quick little look at their Medium. Medium is on point. They're updating regularly. Not bad. Lots to read here and find out different stuff and all that good stuff. I haven't read through the whole thing, but I've spent about 20 minutes in it, and I got a lot more to read. But yeah, I'll be reading through the whole thing. Quick stop by Twitter. Like I said, they are extremely busy here. You asked and we delivered. I'm pleased to announce that our audit with CoinScope has been completed. Lava Financial, I'm happy to announce that our next AMA will be hosted on Sunday at Crypto Nares. I wasn't able to get into that or look at that. This guy just uploaded a video, not in English. Can't see anything about that. And yeah, super busy and always tweeting. That's what you want, especially after launch. You want them to just tweet the hell out of everything, because the node, in large part is it's community driven through Twitter. And so you want to see them very active there. So I think this is a huge play. It's on Avalanche. That's your quick little review. I think there is a lot of freaking awesomeness in this platform, and I think we're getting into this early is going to be a good idea. We see a lot of these nodes just like jump and run away, and a lot of them don't have a docs team like this. They're not doing anything unusual and new like this, and yeah, they're not this stand out weekly AMAs, all that good stuff. These guys, in my estimation, have it going on, and I'm gonna be going pretty big here. I'll try to keep you up to date, as best I can. I got a lot going on. So anyway, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto Music is going to catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a hell of a great day. And yeah, I think this will be good for us, guys. Catch you on the next one, and I'm out.